Here's what an abnormal lump in the breast feels like and exactly what to do if you find something abnormal. I was 32 when I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer with no family history, and I found it by doing my monthly breast self-exam. The most common symptom of breast cancer is a new lump or mass, although all lumps do not mean it is cancer. Painless, hard mass with irregular edges is most likely to be breast cancer, but breast cancer can also present as round with soft edges, and also it could be painful. When I found my mass, it was actually moving around. It was hard, and I knew that it was abnormal and shouldn't be there. But when I had multiple providers feel it, they were like, this actually feels like a cyst. And thank God I asked more questions. So the most common question that I get is, what does an abnormal lump feel like? So this is the best way that I can explain it, is that when you're feeling it, it feels hard. It feels like there is something underneath the skin that should not be there, right? If you have more dense breasts, which I did, that feels like thick meat. I know that sounds really weird, but I like to refer to it as like a steak. It feels like it's dense and it's thick and there's a lot of tissue in there, but it doesn't feel like a mass. When I noticed my mass, it was a lump that was on the side of my breast. And when I pressed into the side of my breast, I could feel that there was like a ball in there, that there was a hard mass of tissue that did not feel like the rest of my breast tissue. It's important to schedule these monthly breast exams after your period when you're in a comfortable position, whether laying down or in the shower, and to really be thorough with yourself, making sure to go over the entirety of your entire breast, go through the nipple, go into the armpits, and into the lymph nodes. Be as thorough as possible and do it in a time when inflammation is at its lowest. Now, here's what to do if you find something abnormal. Call your primary care physician immediately or your gynecologist immediately so that they can perform a breast exam on you. They know exactly what to look for and they can know next steps on further testing. You can also reach out to a breast clinic where they can do a mammogram and an ultrasound. You always want to make sure that you're getting the mammogram and the ultrasound, because especially if you have dense breast tissue, an ultrasound is going to be more thorough. If there's any spots in questions, the doctors will order a biopsy to confirm if it is cancerous or not. This is your reminder to advocate for yourself and to make sure that you continue to push until you feel comfortable with the answers that you are provided. You will always be your number one advocate, and doctors a lot of times can be very dismissive, especially if you are a young woman. So number one, schedule your monthly breast exams. Go to your phone right now, you're already on it, and go and do it. Number two, if you find anything abnormal, say something and do not panic, okay? Take everything as it comes, one day at a time. That is the best that you can do, because a lot of times these can be benign cysts.